Is it the dominant Chicago Bulls in the 1990s, the gritty Detroit Pistons of the late 80s, maybe even the Boston Celtics of the 60s? My favorite basketball team is kind of unusual, because my favorite basketball team is my family. You're probably wondering, if only two of us actually play basketball, then how can we create a whole team, let alone one that will be in any way competitive on the court? Let me break it down so you know what I mean. First off, the center, otherwise known as the big man, Will. This one pretty much speaks for itself. Will is a two-sport varsity athlete, complete with a 6'5" frame, 12-inch vertical, and a rim razor dunk package. On the Action King Park basketball court, he's known by his urban nickname, the Spider, which was gifted to him by Jack Chamberlain because of his long limbs, jumping ability, and silky play style. After the center gets a rebound or a pass, they have to think quickly to decide where to put the ball. Will has demonstrated in the past that he's fantastic under pressure, such as when he made his first basketball announcement. He went up and said, if we get 10 boys out there, Pipe will shave his head. And nobody really laughed. Will, thinking on his feet, just started jumping up and down and chanting, "Hey, hey, 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 hey." He was soon joined by the whole court, and then did a popular dance move known as the Gritty as he returned back to his company of school legend. The power forward, Grant. Power forwards are known for their mid-range jumpers and rebounding ability, so we ignore the fact that Grant can't do either of these things. Grant is pretty much the Dennis Rodman of this team. Not because he's good at basketball, but because he does stupid stuff all the time and he makes his teammates mad. He's a very social and outgoing personality. He's not shy from the cameras. And he's pretty much just a clown 24/7. If Grant has one thing going for him, is that he's a likable person. He also has a high motor and endurance to maintain intensity throughout the entire game, which he displayed after he ran a 5:30 mile coming off of 8 straight months of sitting around playing video games. Grant is also one of the smartest Englishes, even though you'd never be able to tell, which will help him develop his IQ on the court. These traits combined will make him our primary defender. Grant can't be counted on to score more than 5 points, but he can definitely be counted on to sell tickets and lock down the opposing team. Small forward, Peter. Small forward is considered the most versatile basketball position and therefore requires a lot of athleticism. By the time Peter's in high school, he'll probably be the fastest and strongest out of all of us. No story proves a statement more than Thanksgiving football when he snatched Luke Hudson's ankles, sending him absolutely flying in the sideline on a double move, resulting in a touchdown. On another occasion, he mossed Mike Del Vecchio, even though Mike is twice his size. Finally, the shooting guard, Henry. Henry is the youngest of the Englishes and is probably the best one. Unlike all the rest of us, he never picks fights with anyone, never makes any messes, always listens to my parents, and is always willing to lend a helping hand. As a result, my parents don't have to worry about Henry getting into trouble, because most of the time he just does his own thing without bothering anyone. There are some downsides to this though. This past year, me and all my brothers went hunting. After we packed up for the day, we were leaving the lodge to go back to our hotel. I felt like we were missing something. I looked in the back of the car and counted all my brothers. 1, 2, 3. Everyone was there. About 20 minutes. About 20 minutes down the road, it dawned on me that I have 4 brothers, and I forgot Henry. This, no joke, would happen 2 more times in the 4 days earlier. Now imagine you think you have the entire offense locked up, only to realize you forgot to cover Henry, who's wide open at the corner for an easy 3. This is one of the most uncoachable teams to ever assemble on the Hartford. Even Coach Carter would have trouble managing the squad. It gets even worse when you realize our only scoring threat is Will. This is where the general manager and head coach come in, my mom and dad. My mom and dad are 2 of the smartest and most hardworking people I know, but it's still impressive that you keep this team in check. Most parents would have trouble dealing with 5 kids, even more would have trouble dealing with 5 boys. There's only one parent in the world that can deal with 5 Englishes. Whether it's having to cook, whether it's having to drive 5 kids to 5 different places in one night, cooking massive meals every day, or making constant sacrifices to ensure that we are all successful, the organization is clearly in good hands and in for a bright future. But where do I fit in all this? I'm the point guard, and I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't be the best point guard ever. This is evidenced by the fact that the greatest moment of my high school sports career was burning a 5-2 freshman in a JV game, where I broke my leg by slipping in George's driveway. Or the section tracked me last year when I somehow pulled both my hamstrings in one race. However, with this goon squad around me, I believe we can accomplish anything. Thank you, and God bless.